I'm gonna summon. Let me just update my stream info here. Had my ancient old Summon Fest title and description going. But this is not the past, this is the future. We're in the future right now. Trevor, hello. Sean, hello. You can never click too quick, my friend. We're just getting started. We're a little stale here. Old Restream isn't updating my stream info, so I had to do it myself. Can you imagine doing something myself? I thought that's what we had technology for. God damn. Alright, I'm gonna post my link in a couple places so people know that I'm still alive. Please bear with me clicking and clacking. How've y'all been, my friends? Fill me in. I can still remember my channel links, at least. Hey, Carlos. You been alright? I mean, the doggos are still kicking. Just Beans has fewer legs with which to kick, but she kicks. I mean... I'm tired. I have to carry her... We have a huge, steep staircase to go down into the backyard, which is their yard. And obviously she can't go downstairs, or we don't want to let her go downstairs, because she just has the one front paw. So she would end up sliding down the stairs into the yard. Which would not be good for her. So I pick up the 60 to 65 pound 12-year-old Doberman, carry her down many a steep stair, and then carry her back up like 6 to 8 times a day. At midnight, 4 in the morning, 8 in the morning. Which means I don't get a ton of sleep these days, but I'll tell you this. I would happily carry that dog up and down the stairs 8 times a day at all hours of the night if it means getting another few months to spend with her. She's a little sweetheart. She's a little sweetheart, and we love her. No Dober camera tonight because, well, partly for the aforementioned reason of one of the Dobermans not being able to even come down the stairs to join me in the studio. I'm resubbing with all the doggers emojis. Thank you for the resub. I am just about set up here, my friends, so do not worry. There's gonna actually be game footage here. Tyler debating on whether to summon. Sean wondering if I'm still no-go on DOA. Plus side, my exercise not lacking. That is true. Well, I will say my exercise kind of is lacking, but my legs are in pretty good shape right now. I have very strong stair legs. But when I go to the gym, it means I can skip leg day every time. Okay, let's see. I should have a camera here. There I am. Hello, my friends. It's been a while, so let's do a little bit of housekeeping before this summoning session starts. First thing is pre-stream pour. I've got something really good on the go here. We've got the 7-Up Zero Pamplemousse. Can you see that? With Pamplemousse. 7-Up Zero with Pamplemousse. They basically have added a third citrus fruit. We've got lemon, we've got lime, and we've got Pamplemousse. Now, the real key to this, it has a little bit of a almost like piney taste. Like a tree, like a Christmas tree, which I'm not super keen on, but here's the key. Big old Yeti full of ice, and then some cranberry juice, just plain old cranberry juice. Probably like 1 part cranberry juice to 2 parts 7-Up. And it's kind of like a mocktail in some ways, but it just takes a little bit of the bite off the citrus and adds another nice flavor in there. So I've been really enjoying these for the summer. It's probably going to be one of those things, you know how they always do like fun flavors of sody pops just for the summer, and then at the end of summer they're going to take it away and I'm going to be like, damn. I don't know how it is in the States, but like up here in Canada, you can't get vanilla Coke. Like, is it a thing they sell year-round down there? Because vanilla Coke was like my favorite sody pop. And then they took it away, and occasionally in the summer they'll bring it back temporarily for a couple months, and then they take it away again. Hey Volk, welcome to the chat. Yeah, so okay, that was order of business number 1 was pre-stream pour. Order of business number 2 is pity. And this one's a really easy one to cover because I have banked no pity whatsoever. Wait a minute, is this... Did my on-screen chat only just start picking up chat messages? Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of normal Coke either, Volk. I don't like drinking sugar, really. But I will have, like, some of the zero sugar ones. I'm okay with those. I'm not one of these conspiracy theorists who think that, like, aspartame is... Oh, it switched after I switched scenes. That's interesting, because the chat should carry over across scenes, but maybe it's because it's been so long and they updated some shit on the back end, and I am not gonna dig into the guts of, like, stream setup right now. We have some summoning to do. So yes, I have no pity going into this, so the poor pity thermometer is gonna have to start right from scratch. Don't worry, we'll get to pity before this stream is over. The question is, how many pities will I get to? Are you not a normal person now, Fernando? Should I do a poll? How do I do that? Start a poll. How many pities will Hong reach before getting both waifus? 0, the optimistic guess. Okay, we got a poll going on YouTube, but that's just for you. Diabetes. Oh, So with diabetes, can you not drink, like, even the fake sugary drinks, like the aspartame and, like, sucralose sugar twin things? Or is it just, like, you shouldn't do that? Like, does that provoke an insulin response? Like, sled beans up and down the stairs on an airbed? I don't know. You know what? I am not old enough that carrying the dog up and down the stairs is negatively impacting my knees. Maybe if she lives long enough for that to, like, be a problem, then I consider that a success, to be perfectly honest. Okay, let's see if I can start a poll on Twitch as well. Twitch, you deserve to be included! How many kitties will Kong reach for getting both? Okay, Twitch, you have a poll of your own now to take part in. And in fact, I've set it up so you're allowed to cheat. If you want to spend some Dobergil, you can vote multiple times. Yan, thank you for the good luck. Sean, yes, I am... No. That's a no. No. I'm not pulling for Waifu Wars. I'm not playing Waifu Wars. Fake sugars like aspartame and Splenda just taste different. TBH. Yes, they do. They do taste different. Some people would argue that they are sweeter, like they taste even sweeter than real sugar. I think it's something to do with how they bind to your taste receptors. But that is me just talking out my ass. I don't actually know how that works. Oh, cool. Me setting up the poll showed up in the on-screen chat. Wow, by the way, how can I see this poll? The majority of people on YouTube think I'm going to be 3+ pities. Thanks, everyone. That's awesome. You know what? I will say this goes to show just how well you know me. You're familiar with Kong Luck on this channel. Okay, on the Twitch side, at least 2 pities is in the lead, so that's a little bit more friendly. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to take these nice and slow, because I do want to spend some time getting caught up with you guys as well. It's been a couple months since I streamed? Yeah, because I didn't do... Well, maybe not a couple months, but I didn't do Should You Summon last month for Randall and the Bird. Partly because I think those characters are boring. Partly because obviously I've been really busy taking care of Beans and not sleeping, so I didn't really have time to put together like a full effort video. And I didn't want to disrespect you all by putting in like a half-assed effort video. Oh man, Fernando got really lucky this time. 22 pulls for both. Johnny got 120 pulls for both. There are people who did not get Marie Rose. We shall see. How about you, Emma Zero? Did you do your summoning yet? Alright, let's do our first 10. We are fresh. No pity, so this is our first 10 pull. We've got the Angie summoning animation because this is technically a crossover. Emma Zero, 200 summons for 2 copies of both. 4 on-banner SSRs and 200 summons. That's really good luck. Zoltor, 250 pulls to get both, and an off-banner. Apple Wind, 0 summons, 0 gets. Is that terrible luck, or is that like infinity % SSR rate? Oh, 22 summons, 222. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Let's go with summon number 2. People are still allowed to vote even though I'm already summoning. It's going to influence the results. Let's go, Angie. It's either infinite rates or undefined rates. I'm too tired to math properly, especially abstract math. So nothing in 2. Dr. YOLO, 150 for both and an off banner. That's awesome. Very nice. I should check, since I didn't do my Randall summoning on stream. Let me just check what my rates were on that. Maybe it'll influence something. But y'all deserve to know, because it wasn't streamed, so at least let me pass the information. Oh, I had good luck! I had good luck! Wait, did I? No, I had like a... Yeah, I kind of... This is good luck. I had off-banner Ed Ankelmo at Pity, so Pity off-banner. That's sad. But then I got an off-banner Lugner in only 20, then Broken Wing Bird in 40, and then Randall in 30. So that is a total of 190 for both units and 2 off-banners. That's pretty good. Like, the off-banner Pity Ed Ankelmo at first kind of made it feel bad, but it worked itself out. Let's see if things are going to work themselves out on this side. To be honest, I care more about this banner because it's collab, so these characters aren't coming back. I would like to make sure I get both of these characters. Randall I could just like pick up some other time when she's on like a Destiny banner in 2 years. Who cares? Let's go summon number 3. Let's go, Angie. Treat me with respect. That doesn't look respectful. Abel got both in 65. Usually it takes 350 plus to get 1 on banner. Holy moly. Yeah, you deserve good luck after rates like that. Where's Effendor anyway? Effendor should be around. Let's check Concord. Because I know Effendor had some rates posted. What did you get? Oh wait, no, it was Niv Mizzet, who had 70, 100, 100, 100 for off-banner Marie Tengu. So 3 pities in a row. That's rough. The Hyunkaroo with the super chat, $20. Thank you so much. Is there like a chat associated with this chat? Oh no, it's just a super sticker. Okay, well thank you. I'm going to continue to be me, even though I haven't streamed in a while. It's not like I'm like dead or retired from streaming. I'm just like super tired and super busy. So I'm still going to be around. I'm still actively around on Concord, so if anyone wants to like hang out and chat, I'm in there. But yeah. I'll probably try streaming a little bit more. Other games on the weekends, maybe some Monster Hunter. I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter with Ozma and Tristan. So maybe I'll stream some Monster Hunter. It's really good. Let's go with summon number 4. All this yapping, and I'm not even at my first pity yet. Let's see. Are we going to make some of these poll predictors happy with not going to pity? With going to pity? Carlos got 3 Maries and an off-banner Randall. Oh, look. So, see, I didn't even need to summon for Randall. I could just get her off-banner on this. Are the DOA characters worth building, Silver Shadow? You know what? I think they're both, like, middling characters. They're fine. The free character is the better character, especially if you're just talking about PvE. In PvE, Kasumi is the best character for sure. So, like, if you're strapped for hard-earned vouchers and crystals, if you don't care about dead or alive, then just grab the free character from the event and build her. That is a good, cheap way to do things. Let us go with summon number 5. We are halfway to our first pity. That's going to be a no SSR in 5. Okay, let's go right on to number 6. Nothing in 6 either. Yikes. But yeah, Hyunkaru, it's nice to get caught back up. So thank you very much again for that sticker. I've been away for a while, but I kind of feel guilty. You guys deserve better from Old Kong. Would I recommend this banner to a new free-to-play player? Nah. Nah, B-Ball Mikey. I think this is a pretty easy skip for anyone other than collectors, to be honest. Especially free-to-play. The summonable characters aren't really going to bring too much to your account. You'd be better summoning on like one of the wishlist banners for some really good hard carry units. But definitely don't miss the freebie unit in the event. Especially for free-to-play players, she's going to be able to help your account a lot, I think. Northwind, welcome to the chat. Oh, the poll ended. Let's check the results. Most people on the Twitch side think I'm going to go to 2 pities before getting both. That's not awful, you know, a pity for one and then a pity for the next. Not awful. Let's see how, if YouTube agrees. The YouTube, it's not the majority anymore, but most people still think 3 or more pities. Rice Crew, welcome. We are going ahead with summon number 7. Summon number 7. We are not at our first pity yet. The thing is, as soon as I hit that first pity, anyone who voted 0 is instantly eliminated. We're not there quite yet. We're not there quite yet. So nothing in 7. Let's go ahead 8. Maybe what I should be doing, Carlos, is posting more Beans content. I do have some like funny videos of her like digging on her bed and playing with a toy. She's a cute little tripod. Okay, so we're getting our first SSR in 80. Now that doesn't necessarily mean anything yet in terms of the voting, because we don't know if this is on banner yet. Rice Crew thinks we're getting a double. I would be pretty cool with that. All I care about is that it's on banner. I'm not going to be too greedy. My first on-stream summoning in like 2 months. Doesn't look like we're getting a double. Okay, Marie Rose. Good, okay, 1 down. Okay, 80 summons for 1 Marie Rose. Let us erase Pity. Sorry, Pity Thermometer. We're starting over. And go back. Summon number 1 again. Looking for another bird lady this time. What is it really 2 MUs in a row where there's a bird lady on banner? Come on. Come on, Zlong. So nothing in 10. I don't know, Carlos. I mean, maybe she's better. I never played Dead or Alive. And, I don't really think either of these... I don't think either of these is enough for me to care. Let's just say that. So nothing in 20. Nerd Basket. Any of the collab characters strong? Any of these collab characters? Nah, not really. I mean, they're fine. They're fine. I wouldn't waste a bunch of resources summoning, like trying to get them to use them. Really just for collection purposes. And knowing that the collab is probably not going to come back, like this is your only chance to get them if you care about that. But like Northwind said in the chat, PvE, the freebie character from the event is really good, so definitely go into the Secret Realm and do the event to get a free character. So this is number 3, I believe, according to the Pity Thermometer. let us continue. All we care about is getting one bird lady now. One bird lady. And then we can get out of here. Go back to our regularly scheduled programming. So nothing in 3. How about summon number 4? I've said it before, but I like this Angie summoning animation. I don't really have better luck on it, but at least it's Angie. She's a cutie. Summon number 5. Halfway to our first pity. We escaped by the skin of our teeth for the first character. I'm kind of owed a pity, though, when you think about what happened last time. Which was not on stream, but I recapped it. Randall, Bird Lady, Off-Banner, Lugner, all not at pity. So, and then Marie Rose not at pity. So I've actually gotten 4 characters in a row not at pity. That seems very unusual. Especially for me, but probably in general. Okay, so that was 6. I believe we'll go summon number 7 now. Yeah, and did you play Dead or Alive? I mean, I'm not good at fighting games, but I don't mind playing them. I've always been more of like a Street Fighter guy. Kind of a fighting game normie. So I never really played Dead or Alive. Either the fighting game or the beach volleyball game. And nothing in 7, we are going to 8. 80 tickets. This is where we got Marie Rose last time, so let us see if we're going to get a bird lady in 80 summons. Now is the time. Save me from pity. No. Not this time. Okay, this is my last chance. My last chance to totally avoid pity on this banner. Number 9. Number 9. If this is not an SSR, then everyone who voted for 0 pities is eliminated. And it's not an SSR. Wait a minute, though. Did anyone even vote for 0? YouTube side? Oh yeah, someone voted for 0. Yeah, a few people voted for 0 on the YouTube side. Sorry, folks, but that was a fail. We are at full pity now. Okay, I'm actually kind of running low on crystals, so, like, I actually really hope this is Bird Lady, because I do want to save some for Silna a month from now. She's a character who's actually good, and that I actually like the design for, and want to pull a copy of. She's also on one of those annoying 40% banners, so those tend to be a little bit more resource intensive. Off-banner Nornorin. At least she's not 6 stars, so those shards actually kind of have a use. It's not terrible, but it's also not great. Pity, off-banner. I had it coming. Because I'm Kong. Okay. Well, I think that makes her... Actually, I don't know. I'll have to check later. But... So we go 80 for Marie Rose, and then 100 for Nornorin. Let's go back in. Here's the other thing. I don't mind using all my crystals to try to secure these characters, because I don't care. It hurts to say that, but yeah, I don't care. So we're getting another SSR right away. First 10, our first pull after pity. Is this going to be the Redemption Summon? What do we think? Redemption Summon or off-banner Nornorin again? Okay, it's Marie Rose again. At least it's on banner, but that doesn't count as redemption because I still need to keep summoning for bird. Alright. Okay. I mean, we gotta go back in. That was good. I mean, I don't mind getting Marie Rose in a single summon, but we still gotta go back in. We're going. We're going for Bird Lady. So we had one pity so far. Whoever voted for one pity, hang on to your hats. This is another SSR in another 10. So we go pity and then insta SSR and then insta SSR again. That's good luck. Potentially. I'm not going to say it's good luck if it's like Lugner. If it's Lugner, it doesn't count as good luck, even though it was in one pull. Okay? Oh, it's Marie Rose again. What's with these, like, single instant Marie Roses? Amazero and Rice Crew really want to see a double happen. Okay, I mean, again, only 10 tickets for an SSR is good, but come on, we need that bird. Okay, some of you may be wondering why I'm going so hard for a character that I don't care about. Way back in the day, there was a little crossover event called Overlord. And I summoned, this was before they had the trade-in mechanic where you could trade in, like, dupe extra unit shards for the other on-banner unit. And I summoned 460 times, and I got Albedo all the way to 6 stars, and 0 Shaltiers. And then that collab went away, and that was many years ago. Years ago! And to this day, Shaltier is the only character in this game that I don't have. And every once in a while on Concord, I will whine and bitch about that. And I'll go back and post the link to the summoning video, the infamous Shaltier summoning video, where I just summoned so many Albedos, and I have no Shaltier still. So I don't want that to happen again. Like, I don't want Bird to be another character who's permanently out of my grasp. So first 10, nothing this time. Not another Insta Marie Rose in 10. Maybe in 20. Maybe in 20. Not in 20. Yeah, Mateo, I would love a rerun of Overlord. I mean, obviously, after the story I just shared. Overlord, if they went back and continued rerunning collabs, Overlord would be not quite the next one. I think it would be Cold Steel first with Reen, and then Overlord. But I don't think they're going in order for reruns anymore, if they even do get reruns. I could see them doing a rerun of Trails in the Sky with Estelle and Joshua, because they're doing a remake of that game that's coming out kind of soonish. And Zilong has a good relationship with Falcom, so they could rerun that. Let us go. Summon number 3. Keep going for Bird. Oh, that's true, Amazero. I wonder if I should just, I wonder if I should go summon for, like, Landius or something to get Spacetime Essence and trade these Marie Roses in. There comes a time where that is the more economically feasible thing to do. Doesn't there? Oh well, let's keep going. Summon number 4 for more Bird. Zoltor wants Lodos rerun. You know what? Lodos has already rerun. So it's an even longer shot them doing a second rerun of the same collab before they've even done a first rerun of some of the other collabs. But I know, my fingers are crossed for you. I feel for everyone who missed out on a collab unit. Where was that other... Oh, Mark Smith, I'm alive. Yes, I'm alive and everything's okay. Everything's okay other than Bean's missing an arm, but other than that, she's surprisingly okay. She's a pretty feisty old lady. We were worried that something like that was going to be quite taxing on her, given the fact that she's 12 and a half years old, which, like, Doberman's average lifespan is probably 8 to 10, so she's already super old for a Doberman. And then you add a missing limb to that. But she's doing great. She's back to her old self. She has lots of energy. She's not moping around. She's not, like, super bogged down on drugs. Let's go summon number 60, I believe. We are starting to run low on burb resources, which is deeply upsetting. Nothing in 6. Number 7. That, I mean, partying with a bunch of collabs would be really cool, Carlos, but the thing is, that all comes down to licensing agreements with their partners. And chances are decent that they have to pay those partners for the rights to do reruns, so that would probably get expensive. This was 7, right? I already put that up on Pity. So do I leave after this Pity for the Essence banner, or what? Good question, JB. Good question, JB. I don't know how that maths out. I don't know how it maths out. Yeah, JB making some very interesting assumptions there about going to Pity. It's almost like he knows a thing or two about Kong summoning streams. Number 7. Is it gonna be... It is! Alright, we're safe! We're safe. We're safe. We are pretty tapped. My first Marie Rose was also the 10th character, and then Tengu came as the 10th character as well. Look at this! Less than 1 Pity left. Less than 1 Pity. So I'm gonna have to start building up. Probably get, like 120, 130 free-to-play summons for the month, like this month, leading up to Silna. And then, if I have to summon Silna late in her own MU, I can, like, you know, use her month of collected summons to try to summon for her as well. I'm not getting much in the way of summoning resources from Strategy Squad for the past couple months, because I've posted no videos. Yeah. It's gonna eventually come to a point where a major update happens and I don't have enough resources to get the characters. And then, you know, I'll be sad. You guys will all be sad as well, since I know how much you empathize for me. But today's not that day. We got everyone. Let's go take a look. What's on next month? Next month is a single unit banner for Silna. She is the new Dark Buffer, and she's a super cool looking character. She's the one with the, like, starry dress and, like, starry hair, kind of. I like her design a lot, so I'd be summoning for her just for that, even if she wasn't a good unit. The banner after Silna... Banner after Silna should be, yeah, the Naked Dancer Lady. Yeah. And then after that, it would be LLR Farakia, aka Gaze Succubus. Come on. Come on, Zilong. Yes, Shem and Macarena, that's right. Lonebird wasted 200 summons because misread how expansion heroes worked for the SP troops. Oh. Wait, worst design of the elves? Worst design of the elves? Surely you're not talking about Silma. Yeah, Gaze Succubus is a very bad name. A very bad name. Oh wait, so I got No-No shards as well. Let's see what that does for my No-No. Where is she even at? I don't know if I... Okay, so she was at 4 stars, so this just gets her halfway. That's fine. I mean, those shards can just sit there on her. Do you mean worst design in terms of, like, her graphical design and appearance? Or her design, like, mechanics? Because I like her original design. Her new design, they changed her character design and it's not as nice. But her original design was really nice. Let's see if I can bring it up. There she is. Do you see that? Is that on your screen? It's on mine. Why were we at odds, Lonebird? Are you commenting on her new design? Okay, so this is what her original portrait looked like in, like, the story before she was a playable character, and they added, like... They kind of fucked up the dress and hair thing. Like, I originally... The reason I like this design so much is because, like, the background of the hair... I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor, probably not. But, like, the hair and the dress is all really, like, blended nicely, and it's not over the top with, like, stupid... some people like titty designs, but, like, come on. This is super classy, and I like that. And then, yeah, in the playable version, she's slutted up. And she has big horns and stuff. Anyway, not cool. I like the original design. Let's go with this. And I'm not really going to build these on stream. But it's nice to know that they're there. What else is going on anyway? Let's take a look at EOLs. Yeah, she has the stars in her hair. Like, that's the whole point. That's what makes her look good, JB, is, like, it's one thing to have, like, a cool starry dress, but, like, it's in her hair, too. I don't know. It's good. As soon as she came up in the story, I was like, we gotta get this character playable, because she looks so good. And then, of course, they had to... I mean, they've changed the design of units that show up in the story first. That's not uncommon. They changed that way back in Chapter 1. Sissy White and Illustrial. Yulia, even. Like, Yulia was kind of stupid looking. And they kind of made those characters look better, but whatever. What were we going to look at? We were going to look at EOLs. Like I'm spending any money on this. Okay. So collab EOLs are usually kind of... Okay, geez, that's not tame. I was going to say kind of tame. Here's the other bird. That's terrible. Terrible! Even terribler? How do they keep getting worse? Okay, this one's not bad. Other than the fact that this is a lowly character. She's got a camera? That's cool. But, like, I mean, this is a classier... I guess if you have a character who's, like, 8 years old, you kind of have to make them look classy. You can't slut them up too much. This is a good skin. I like the Joe and Connie skin. I don't know when I got this. I may have gotten this because this looks better than her, like, classier than her base skin. And Carrie. Cool. What else is going on, anyway? Green Dress Lady? Yeah, Green Dress Lady's pretty good, but I think, like, one of the shop skins I liked better for her, so I never... Where is Dank, anyway? Is this you? Yeah, like, this skin for Dank is fucking awesome. That is a great skin. That was just a shop skin, I think. A recent one. That's a good skin. Yeah, Carlos, frankly, I would have been shocked if they didn't do extreme references for this series. Thank you for stopping by, Fernando. We can all hope. Well, you know, one benefit of the Silna banner is that I'm actually interested in that character. So that makes me more likely to put in the work. For Dead or Alive and for the Randall banner, I was super bored with all those characters, so I was like, do I really want to spend hours talking about boring characters that I'm not interested in, when I can just, you know, make a post and let people know that I find them boring. But to each their own. Like, I don't begrudge anyone who was really interested in summoning for those characters. I'm just making comments like that to kind of be a little bit, you know, not edgy, but you know what I mean. A little bit confrontational or something. But obviously, all these characters have their own fans, especially Dead or Alive. I mean, I was a fan of the Capcom collab, Captain Commando, even though those units are super dumb. Like, as soon as I saw Babyhead in a mech, I was like, I'm totally summoning for Babyhead for sure. So, you know, and that's a dumb collab, let's be honest. So Dead or Alive is a little bit of a better collab. I'm sure it has more fans, and I'm happy for all the fans of that series to get to summon them. So, yeah, good for anyone who wants to summon those characters and use them. But you can get by without them. I can certainly get by without them. But Silna, I definitely want to summon. If only Silna was Mythic as well. Yeah, I mean, you know what? We can't give too many of the OP characters to Mythic, though, Amma, or then we'd have a bunch of bandwagon hoppers. A bunch of, like, fake myth mains trying to get on, you know, when the going's good. We were there back in the day when it was just Gizaroff, right? We have the real street cred, the Mythical Realm street cred. Fair to you, Fernando. Yeah, I don't spend any money on this either. Not even $1. Unless someone wanted to donate EOL money to see a big epic summoning session. But that stuff is not coming out of my own pocket anymore. I have, well, I bought Monster Hunter. I'll be playing some Monster Hunter on stream. I also bought a new synthesizer, so I've been playing around with making some synthesizer music lately, which I find very entertaining. And obviously camera gear, although I haven't bought any new camera gear in a while, but I've been doing some camera stuff too. Oh yeah, 5 vouchers for $1. Yeah, maybe Fireball. Maybe I would buy 5 vouchers for $1. Those, yeah, every once in a while they do a weird deal like that, don't they? Like, I remember at least one time they had like a random SSR equipment for 99 cents. They've done that a couple times as well. But yeah, that's actually good value. A buck for a few summons. More of their packs should be a buck. And EOL should be like $99 maybe. I think, well, I don't know. It's a 6-year-old gacha, right? So if they still have whales on the hook after 6 years, power to them for milking those guys for as much EOL money as they can. But like, I would not be shocked if the spending and revenue for this game is on a steady decline. Not only that, but didn't we just get, in China, we just got a double male banner, which is a pretty ballsy move. Like, literally ballsy, but also ballsy, given the fact that the Ricky and McLean banner was one of their lowest revenue banners of all time. I don't think the Guyver collab sold really well. Normally, if you're gonna do... I don't know, like, it feels kind of cynical to say that they have to have, like, a waifu character on a banner in order to, like, push sales. But, like, Lukeman is a really cool design. He kind of looks like, what's his name from Xenogears? So he's a cool-looking character. Maybe people will want to summon for him, but then again, McLean was kind of a cool-looking character, too. And McLean and Ricky were both Langrisser characters. Lukeman and his banner mate are also Langrisser characters, but they're Wonderswan characters, so it's one of the Langrisser games that no one played. No one. Isn't it, it's Faye, right? Faye, yeah, Faye Fong Wong. The main Xenogears guy. Oh yeah, there's definitely still a bunch of whales, but there's not going to be as many whales as back in the day. There's certainly way less Apex whales, because a lot of the Apex players have quit. But people, I think, overestimate how many of the whales were Apex whales anyway. The vast majority of whales are completely offline, PvE only collector whales who you never see in competition. You'll never see, like, in the game, and they just quietly spend money to collect all the characters and just do PvE stuff. People are shocked, but that's the reality of it. The vast majority of the whales are going to be PvE whales. Yeah. Oh, Carlos being surprised that Ricky and McLean revenues were low? Yeah, I agree with Lonebird. Like, well, I mean, here's the thing. A lot of players do want more OG Lang characters. But, you know, that doesn't mean that a bunch of people are going to spend a ton of money on them. Especially Ricky. Like, I'm not sure where the big fan support for Ricky was apparently supposed to come from, because Ricky's a super boring, bland-ass character. I don't know. How would you characterize the luck, folks? Mira asking, I didn't notice you go live, how was the luck? So we did 80 for Marie Rose, and then full pity for off-banner Nornorin. But then we got Marie Rose again in one summon, and then Marie Rose again in one summon again. And then what was that last... The last Tengu was like 70 or 80? So like... 370 summons for like... 370 summons for 1, 2, 3, 4 on banner and 1 off banner. That's not bad luck. Yeah. About average. About average. Slightly better than average for Kong. I didn't really need a bunch of duplicates of Marie Rose, but at least the duplicates were cheap. Like, I'd rather have 100 free Marie Rose shards than 20 tickets. So, yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Thank you. Congrats-ish. Yeah, the Lana giveaway, that was the last video that I did, wasn't it? Or the last stream. So that was a thing. We rolled a big RNG integer generator and picked the winning comment, and I'm gonna have... I already notified the person, like, weeks ago on the comments of that stream. So, like, anyone who is going back and, like, peeping and spying the comments to see if they won may have noticed who the winner was. And if you're on this stream and you haven't heard from me, then I hate to break it to you, but you weren't the winner. So I'm going to have a little video probably tomorrow that kind of waves goodbye to the Lana figurine and reveals who the winner was. She's already in the mail, so she's no longer here, but that's just going to be a short little fun video. Hola, welcome. Welcome from Mexico to Canada. On banner rates, yeah, not bad. On banner rates, not bad. I guess, yeah, it was really that pity Nornorn that ruined everything, wasn't it? At least it wasn't a character I already had 6-star. I don't mind getting, you know, eventually I'm going to build up all these characters. Eventually I'm going to build up Nornoran, so I don't mind getting shards of her. Even though it was at pity, that kind of sucks, but I don't mind too much. Thank you, Volk, for taking care of this this situation. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm going to call it there. That is just about the hour mark. An hour for a summoning video. Pretty good. And results, pretty decent. So yeah, stay tuned for my little Lana prize giveaway reveal video soon. Probably some Monster Hunter streaming soon, if I have time to actually set up a stream for that. Featuring the long-lost Ozma, who I believe has quit Lang. I'm not going to speak for him, but I believe he has. He'll be back for Monster Hunter streams with me. And after that, I will, if all goes well, and like Beans doesn't get more sick than she is right now, I will do a Should You Summon for Silna, and then a summoning stream for Silna, which could be edge of your seat action, given that it's a 40% chance to get her, and I only have 1 pity of summons banked up right now. So that might be, you know, that might be a miss. We haven't missed totally on a summoning stream in a long time, but that might be a miss. This guy's a bot? Okay. Wait, do you really want me to ban this guy? Yeah, I'm gonna ban him. I'm going to trust Volk and ban him. And actually, you know what? Can we actually ban people on YouTube? Or just hide them? Hide them. I'm assuming that it's a bot and not just like one of Volk's Mexican nemesis who he has beef with and is using my ignorance of the Spanish language to leverage me against him in some kind of nefarious proxy war. I've just become a useful idiot on my own YouTube channel. Okay, friends. Thank you for showing up right at the end of the summoning stream, but that is, as I say, the end of the summoning stream. I will see you next time. There will be a next time. I've just been busy taking care of my cancerous dog, and hopefully I continue taking care of my dog for many, many months to come. But I'll try to stream more now that I have everything kind of set back up again. I'll try to get some Beans content for you as well, just as a check-in to see how she's doing. Yes, thank you everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Creighton, thanks for making it before I press the hang-up button. Catch you next time, everyone. Take care.
こは俺に任せてくれ。侍と